So I've been making these videos about how I believe Carnival Cruise Line is better than Royal Caribbean. And the loyal to Royal loyalists believe that I have lost my mind. They believe I'm going crazy. They believe that I'm just saying things that are completely false. Before I continue with this video, let me just ask you, because you must know, why do you think I'm even saying this? Why do you think I'm taking the time to make YouTube videos articulating how Carnival is better than Royal? Why? Because I'm a Carnival loyalist and I just want to make them better than they are because I want... The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm shocked. I'm shocked that people think that Royal is so much better than Carnival when in reality it is not. It is absolutely not. You would do the same if you were told all this stuff about, I don't know, a certain restaurant, for example, and everybody's just talks all about how bad this restaurant is, terrible service, terrible food, blah, blah, blah. You go there, the service is great, the food is great. And then you're like, wait, the food is not great. Actually, the food is exceptional. What are people talking about? You would do the same. You would go to every single person you come across and you would say, in the deepest part of my heart, I do not understand why people bash this restaurant. And then what you do is you say, you know what? Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe it was a fluke. So you go back to the restaurant. Same thing. Amazing food, amazing service. And you're like, what are people talking about? I'll tell you what people are talking about because it happens to me all the time. This is what people are talking about. Whenever I hear someone bashing Carnival, oh, I would never, oh, it's ghetto, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. The next question I ask, have you been on a Carnival cruise? And they always say no. Every now and again, I'll come across somebody who's like, yeah, I've been on a Carnival cruise, which is great. But so often, they say no. And I'm like, so then how are you bashing it if you've never been on a Carnival cruise? What are you talking about? How is that even possible? Oh my gosh. It drives me crazy because I defend Carnival to people who've never tried it. It's like, what are you talking about? So I get that there's TikTok and Instagram and there's propaganda on social media about Carnival. All propaganda has just enough truth for it to catch steam, for it to snowball. There have been some big, gigantic brawls with what appears to be very ghetto folk behaving in ghetto manners on Carnival cruise ships. But guess what? Some of those same types of brawls have been on Royal Caribbean as well on Royal Caribbean. But besides that, again, just to make myself crystal clear, what I am primarily championing are Carnival's big three ships: the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, and the Jubilee. Now, if you are one of those people who are loyal to Royal and you really don't like Carnival and you've experienced Carnival, please do not jump in this comment section if you have not experienced their big three boats. That is all I'm advocating for. I believe there is a drastic difference between the remainder of their cruises and the big three boats. Now, I'm not saying the remainder of their cruises are bad because I've been on some of Carnival's smaller boats and they're not bad. But I'm not even advocating for them at this moment. I'm advocating for the big three. So this is what I'm gonna do. Because people think that I'm just like making stuff up and I'm just trying to bash Royal Caribbean for absolutely no reason, I am going to give you 3 things that I liked about Royal Caribbean more than I liked about Carnival. Or not even more, but rather 3 things that Royal Caribbean had that I really liked that Carnival did not or does not have. And before I give you these 3, let me just say, and I think people think I'm making this stuff up. To locate these 3 items that I like more than Carnival, I have to search. I have to search my brain. I have to sit and think and say, what did I like about, what did Royal have that Carnival didn't? I'm just I'm trying to think, okay, what? Okay, Here we go. Number one, the best show on the sea, in my opinion, is Royal Caribbean's ice skating show. Best show on the water. Best show on the water, hands down. That, I give it to Royal, 100%. It was amazing. It was nonstop action. It was fast. It was sometimes with the shows on any boat, on any cruise line, Norwegian, Virgin, Royal, Carnival, Princess, whatever, Disney. If you're not a real like theater musical type person, you might struggle with some of the shows on the ships because it's so much singing and dancing and like very theater oriented, musical oriented. And if you're not really into that, you might enjoy it, you might not. It'll be hit or miss for you. Ice skating show on Royal, it does not matter if you like theater or musicals at all. It is an amazing show just to watch. It's like hockey games. If you're not a hockey fan and you go to a hockey game, you're gonna be on the edge of your seat. Just because the skating is majestic, the action, the fighting. I'm not really a hockey fan, but I am now because every time I've gone to a hockey game, every time I've watched a hockey game, it is a beautiful sport to watch because of the skating, because of the athleticism on skates. I mean, it's remarkable. The ice skating show, the whatever it is on ice, for Royal, best show at seas. And I know I'm kicking a dead horse, but I'm just saying, best show at seas. That show was what I thought the Aqua show would be. I thought the Aqua show would be, regardless of if you're a theater person, regardless of if you like musicals, you go to the Aqua show, it's gonna be unbelievable because they're gonna be doing acrobatics in and out the water. No. I mean, yes, that is what was happening, but as far as how much entertainment you felt just sitting in the crowd, nope. That's the ice show that you're thinking of. You might think in your head that the Aqua show is going to do that. Nope, it's the ice show. Now, the Aqua show is not bad. I mean, I could do without it. I could do without it. They were jumping in and out the water. They were swimming. They were diving. There was some high diving. But the Aqua show is one of those shows that after you see it, when it pops up again on the schedule and you have an opportunity to go, you're going to question whether or not you want to go. You're going to be like, do I want to go back and do it? Ain't like that. It's just not. I don't know why. It's just not. So that's number one.